G'day everyone, Ali here. Well, today I'm going to use my AliExpress masks. This one I purchased a couple of weeks ago and received it. And I've got this one here that I purchased probably 2 or 3 months ago, and I want to incorporate into an art journal page. Now I've got a page here of eyes that I've printed off just onto some photocopy paper, and I don't know which one I'm going to use as yet. So I'm going to colour the irises in using some distress crayons. Now this one here I've got is Salty Ocean. So I'm going to use my watercolour pen just to colour the irises in. Once I've finished colouring, I'll dry this off with my heat tool. I've got some gold foiled cardstock here, and I'm going to use this to cut out my masks. Now I'm just going to glue my masks down onto the page here of eyes, but I'm just ever so lightly going to put some glue around the outside of the back of my masks and glue this in place. Use my window in my craft room as a light box, so I'm just putting it up and I'm just tracing around the eyes with a lead pencil. This is going to be my cutting guide for cutting away the rest of the waste paper here. So I've got my Fiskars swivel tool here, and I'm ever so lightly just going to cut through the paper, so I don't want to cut any thicker than the paper. So I just want to release the eyes so they will stay stuck to the back of the mask. So it looks pretty real, doesn't it? Now I've already prepared my page with some black gesso, and I'm just going to finish the touch-ups. Now I've got this iStencils from iStencils.com, and this stencil is called Crackle, and I'm going to use this to apply some CM Iridescent turquoise modelling paste. Now this paste is like a cream, but when dry it comes out a beautiful iridescent blue. I'm also going to use the same technique with my CM Metallic Gold with the same stencil as Crackle. I've got my Versa colour here, and I'm going to use Cyan just to apply with a makeup sponge to the edges of my page. Now I purchased this stamp set from AliExpress a couple of weeks ago, and I'm going to use Versacolor in white to add some stamped images all over. So the stamp that I'm using is just dots, and I'm just randomly placing them all over the page. Now I've got this Dragonfly die and stamp set by Creativ Dies, and I'm going to use the Dragonfly stamp just to stamp on some Versamark ink onto some white cardstock. I'll actually use some gold embossing powder to finish this off. Once I've dried the embossing powder onto my dragonflies, then I'll cut it out using the matching die. I thought my page needed some different types of dragonflies, so I purchased these from AliExpress a few months ago, up to a couple of weeks ago, and I'll cut them out of white cardstock. I've also got a Tim Holtz Sizzix Thinlits die here called Wildflower. I'm going to cut a couple of wildflowers out of blue foiled cardstock just to add some extra interest to the page. I'm going to use Versamark to add to my dragonflies, and then I will use Whispers Glitter Embossing Powder, and this one is called Black Sparkle, just to add a bit of sparkle to the page. Some Whispers pearl glitter here in Enchanted Gold, and I'm going to do the same technique with some other dragonflies here. So I'll have black dragonflies and black dragonflies. I'll just glue all my elements down onto my page using PVA glue and my precision glue tip. So my sentiment that I'm going to add to this page, I've just printed off, and I'm just going over it with some Distress Oxide Salty Ocean ink. So I'll just dry this off and I'll cut all the words out separately, and I'll glue this onto my page. So that's my art journal page finished for today using these beautiful masks from AliExpress. I hope you've enjoyed watching my process video today. If you have, please give me your thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel and don't forget to hit that notification bell. Until next time everybody, happy crafting! See ya!